So, actually, Mom, I'm going to marry this man.
What? You shouldn't get married to him. If you go to his house, you'll know why.
Why?
Trouble busters!
You shouldn't drive today, honey.
Got it, Mom. I'll go by train today then. What? But that's the path I take. Thanks, Mom. My name is Helen, and I know this may sound hard to believe, but my mother has a mysterious power. Thanks to this power of hers, I've been saved from danger many times. However, that same power of hers was used to see through my ex-husband's affair with another woman, and I divorced him as a result. Seeing me so depressed thereafter, she vowed to stop using her powers from then on. Welcome back, Nora. Oh, who's this? This is my boyfriend, Seth, Mom. Your boyfriend?
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Nora's told me so much about you.
Well, he looks sincere, but there's something suspicious about him. Seth here's an investor, Mom. An investor? Seems like I was right on the money. Hey, Nora, don't take this the wrong way, but don't you feel suspicious about this man? It's fine, Mom. But I can't help but feel a little worried.
Trust me, ma'am. I'll make her happy.
Make her happy? So, actually, Mom, I'm going to marry this man. What?
Such is the truth, ma'am. I really look forward to becoming a family with your daughter.
Getting married? All things considered, this is very sudden, darling. I think it's better for you two to get to know each other more.
I truly love Nora, ma'am. I will cherish her as my wife.
I'm so happy. See, I think you just worry a little too much, Mom. But still.
By the way, is your family rich, Nora?
Excuse me? I don't think so. It's just my imagination, right? I just heard him asking me about money. More importantly, where do you want our wedding venue to be?
We could do it anywhere you like.
Really? You're serious? Oh, yay! I'd like the local church then, and…
How much savings do you have?
What the? I have quite a bit stashed away. I've been steadily saving money for the day I become a bride.
Does your family also have a lot of money?
Huh? I don't know, to be honest. No, this guy is definitely asking about money. So suspicious. This guy has to be bad news.
Oh, by the way, did you prepare the thing for me?
The thing? Yep, here you go. $5,000 as promised.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. What's wrong, Mom? What's wrong? Oh, darling, that's my line. Why are you giving him money?
Oh, I'm an investor and I'm interested in our future together. This is how I get money from her, and I'll return it to her after 50 times profit.
50 times?
Right?
No. That's impossible. Even if he were really an investor, $5,000 is far too much. I can't trust him. The alarm bells in my mind are screaming, but however, questioning this man would bring me nowhere as there was still no evidence, so I couldn't do anything but frown with concern. However, like Nora, I easily trusted my ex-husband, got married, and was betrayed in the end, so I didn't want my lovely daughter to experience the same pain. Unforgivable. Troublebusters, initiate! Hey, Mom, will you come with me to choose a wedding dress? Well, yes, of course. Oh, this is the best day of my lovely daughter's life, after all.
That's right. That's why I'm thinking of making the wedding a most luxurious one.
Well, now, that's a very nice idea. Let's make it the spectacle of the century. That's why we saved up money together for the wedding, didn't we, Seth?
Huh? Oh, that's right, Nora. Oh, if I may, a little more help from you would be a great help, Mrs. Thompson.
Of course, I will do whatever it takes to make my daughter happy. Well, then, I'll give you $10,000 for now.
10,000? Thank you so much. Well then, let's start looking for a wedding venue right away then. Nora, I'll call you later, okay?
Sure, I'll be waiting.
Ta-ta for now, Mrs. Thompson.
Yeah, see you again. You shouldn't get married to him. If you go to his house, you'll know why. Why? And also, his house? You shouldn't know where his house is, right, Grandma? Actually, Nora, I confessed to my confused daughter about my mother's mysterious powers that I had kept hidden until now. What? Grandma has such a power like that? You may not believe it right away, but it is true.
But that can't be.
It is, darling. Because of that power of hers, my life was saved so many times, it's actually scary.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Whoa, Grandma, that's so cool.
Well, after all, that pure innocence is what makes you so adorable, darling.
Shall we go then, Helen? Nora?
Huh? Where are we going? Isn't it obvious? Your boyfriend's house, silly.
But I don't know his house, Mom. It's all right. I know where it is. Oh, there he is.
Nora?
Seth, honey, you never told me you lived in such a mansion.
Well, see, surprise, I guess. More to the point, how did you find out about this place? I didn't tell you the address of this house, right?
Amazing, isn't it? Grandma power.
Grandma power? Anyway, it's such trouble to me that you're here now. Could you please...
Is there someone out here?
Oh.
Hey, Seth, honey, how many freaking ducks did you invite?
No, Alyssa, these guys just came on their own.
I see. So this is what was happening, huh? Mr. Seth Rivers, you are a marriage fraudster, aren't you?
What are you insinuating, ma'am? You're Nora's mother, but still, I can only tolerate so much. I'll get upset if you keep on treating me as such.
A marriage fraudster? Are you?
No, Nora. Believe me, honey, please.
So who is this woman?
Huh? Well,
We're brother and sister, ma'am. Right, Seth?
That's right. I'm pretty close with my older sister, Alyssa, and we live together now.
For real. Oh, Seth's always been a cute, adorable little spoiled boy. You see, I've been telling him to leave me soon, and it's been a bit of a problem, you see. Ah, I see. So you two siblings are so close that you even wear wedding rings, do you?
What?
This isn't... I have a husband who's living out of town for the time being, and that's all.
Oh, your ring and your sister's are matching, Seth.
That's just a coincidence. I just thought the ring she had was really nice, and I just bought it by chance.
So you both happen to have the same ring on both of your ring fingers? But that's...
You two devils! How many people have you made cry, huh?
What?
I can see so many people crying behind you right now.
What?
Hey now, enough with the chastising, ma'am.
That's right, Nora. I'm disappointed in you. I never thought the whole family would come to play such a prank.
Shut the hell up.
Ah.
Seth, you called yourself, right, son?
Yes, ma'am.
Seems like you've already scammed a lot of women out of money long before Nora here, right?
Huh? How did you know?
Seth.
And you never stopped at an amount of pocket money. Oh, no, sir. You went into the millions.
Why do you say so much?
What the hell is up with this old lady? She's my mother, thank you very much, but she can see things that ordinary people can't. Lies, all lies, tricks of her mind. You should understand that.
You too, Missy. Seems like you've deceived countless men thus far, haven't you?
Hey, seriously, what is up with this geezer? This is so scary. I told you, right? She can see things you can't.
And what's more, you guys were trying to deceive Nora now, weren't you?
Please don't say anything to make me look bad. I am serious with Nora.
So where is the money that Nora gave you?
I believe I told you about how I was an investor when I went to greet you, ma'am. I merely invested the money into our future.
What kind?
Excuse me?
I'm asking what you invested in. Do you understand?
What kind? I'm afraid I don't...
There are different types of investments: trusts, foreign currency deposits, international stocks, real estate, FX, crypto. Even though you claim yourself to be an investor, there is no way you wouldn't know all this, is there?
Oh, that's right. Stocks. I invested in some stocks, ma'am.
In that case, could you tell me? Which stock exchange in this country did you use?
Which... Los Angeles?
There aren't any in LA.
Then Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore. Their apples are delicious, aren't they? But no.
That's right, it was Detroit.
Nope.
So where are they?
Admit you're a beginner, why don't you? The only stock exchanges here where you can buy and sell stocks are New York, Chicago, Boston, and Miami, among a few others. That knowledge even a 6-year-old that invests would know.
I knew that. My brain just shut down for a bit just now. It was in Chicago. It was Chicago.
Personally?
Personally.
No, that's impossible.
Huh?
Individuals cannot trade on exchanges. What did you actually use the money for, huh?
It really was stocks, ma'am.
If so, how did you buy the stocks? And from which stock exchanges?
Where was it again? Help me out, sis.
Help you out? I have no damn clue, Seth.
More to the point, why do you know so much about this in the first place? Isn't that suspicious?
No, it's not, Seth. Mom also does stocks, see? That's how it is. Naive of you to try and fight me on my home turf, even though you're an amateur, huh?
Damn it!
So what happened to the money you wanted from Nora?
That's, well,
Well, there's no way you can answer that, because, after all, I can see that you invested it in yourselves, not in stocks. I see it all too well, the scene of you two gambling away the money you stole from people. This is the scariest thing that's happened to me. Let me tell you, though, we didn't do anything wrong. The accusations are getting out of hand.
That's right. I don't need y'all to come all the way to my house and make such a stupid goddamn fuss. Nora, do you seriously not want me to marry that much?
After all, you're already married to that woman, so we can't get married.
We are not.
My, you two make such a cute couple.
Even if I gave you the benefit of the doubt and really was married to her, that doesn't have anything to do with love, right?
It does. That's why it's come to this.
In the first place, do you really not trust me that much, Nora?
Well, yeah, there's something suspicious about you now, Seth.
I'm not suspicious, honey.
You are, and I can see your panic levels rise to overpowered. After all, there's something suspicious about your wife, too.
What?
There's nothing suspicious about... Just admit you're scammers.
No,
we're not. They're scammers, all right.
No, we...
Nah, you are.
And so what if we are, huh?
Scammers?
Got any complaints about us being scammers?
They admit it?
Ha! Enough with the frickin' puppet show, folks.
Frick all this. This is so troublesome. Gangsta now? After all, that's who you are. I just knew there was something suspicious about you from the beginning. Really? There's always something behind every good story. There are so many people out there, after all.
Huh? You better not be talking about us, huh, bitches?
More importantly, what the frick? You even brought your spooky old gas bag grandma and bitchin' mommy with you?
Are you saying you want your money back?
Of course.
Too bad. It all went away to pay off my debts on the way home.
You bastard! How about you at least give me back the 10 grand that Mom gave you?
You can't give back what you don't have, right?
We got a 27-year-old toddler with a jellyfish IQ in our hands, darling. Too funny. It's terrible to deceive people. Go on, yap away, slut. You only summon the howl of a loser.
Oh yeah? I hope you remember that it's worse to be deceived than to deceive, huh? Nora?
That's terrible. I believed you, Seth.
Hey, have you ever looked in the mirror? Did you really think that I would be serious with a countryside whore like you?
People aren't what they look. Wrong. Appearance is everything to people. After all, you went out with Seth because he looked good, right? Well, I told you so. So you also just fell in love with his looks now, didn't you? Keep talking, mannequin, for you seem to have had plastic surgery. What?
Huh? Wait, Alyssa? Were you a beauty from plastic surgery?
Shut the hell up. So what if I was? If I'm beautiful now, that's fine, right? More to the frickin' point, how did you frickin' know? For the last time, Mom can see things you can't, Alyssa. What? That sounds serious and genuinely scary.
In any case, who would date a goddamn potato like you if it wasn't for the money?
How cruel.
Cruel? What is it, baby girl? You were able to date a handsome guy like me even for a brief frickin' moment, so I'd rather you be grateful.
Seems like you've had plastic surgery too.
What?
Seth, you were also a beauty from plastic surgery?
Shut the hell up! If I'm handsome now, that's fine, right? Anyway, you consider the money as payment to me for letting you dream big for once. So give up on the money like a good girl, okay?
My darling Seth has quite the high rental price, you see.
Oh, this is too much.
What's too much is us having been forced to deal with the likes of you goddamn piles of shit.
And by the way, whose money do you think bought this car?
Don't tell me.
Oh, I think I'm gonna tell you that this is the wedding gift you bought me, darling.
And this necklace and ring are from a guy I deceived fairly recently.
As the old geezer right there said, we live by extorting money out of poor, unpopular people like you in exchange for letting you dream big.
Well, it's like a service charge, so to speak.
If you don't stop real soon, you're going to be in a heap of trouble, folks.
Huh?
Hey, Alyssa, we're gonna be in a heap of trouble, they say.
I'd like to see you try.
Let me tell you, it was Grandma Catherine who told me that I shouldn't marry you, Seth.
Huh?
Oh, and she told me I could find out why by going to your house.
Seriously?
Who the hell is your grandma, Nora?
For the very last time, my mother.
Can see things I can't.
The truth is, I had no intention of using this power ever again if you guys hadn't shown the hell up. But this was for the sake of Nora. I'll watch over her with this power until the end of time.
Yikes!
I give up, Grandma.
Huh? You give up on the money?
The key to anything is to give up, after all.
Mom?
Yeah, Nora, I got everything recorded perfectly.
What?
The key to anything is to give up, after all.
What? What are you?
Give up and be arrested like a good boy, okay?
The police?
I was recording this entire conversation right from the beginning.
What the hell?
So all I have to do is report you guys for fraud and submit this as evidence.
Hey! Wait, please, ma'am, a moment.
Damn you deceived us into admitting everything, and you were recording?
Look who's talking, eh?
To summarize your story so far, you had no intention of marrying Nora from the beginning, but asked her for some contribution to this fictitious wedding, then lied and said it was an investment for your future with her, and further defrauded her of money. Am I wrong?
That's not true. This was all a black joke, see? Right, sis?
Yeah, it was a joke. We were just putting on a little show to surprise the three of you.
Excuses
at
this
hopeless hour?
Since he's been living such a luxurious life through fraud, the amount of additional crimes and damages must be gargantuan. If you could reach a settlement with the other victims, your punishment would be less harsh. Why not try apologizing and see if that'll work?
I'm sorry, Nora.
I'm so sorry. We truly didn't mean for it to come to this. Please forgive us.
Huh? Why?
Why? Well, because I'll reflect on what I've done up until now, see?
I also sincerely regret it, so please.
What's the point of that excuse of an apology,
If apologizing won't work, then, oh, I know. I'll really give you Seth, for real this time.
Aw, no thanks, you can have him.
I beg you, please, just forgive me. I did everything this bitch told me to do.
What? And who here was the one who was in such a good mood to pick a target and scam them first?
And you, bitch. You said we can squeeze more money, so next time ask your girlfriend's parents to give you some money too.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
When? What time? In hours, minutes, and seconds. How many times did the Earth rotate the instant I said that?
How should I know?
And thusly, this bastard is the only culprit. Please, just leave me out of the punishment.
Hell no.
Then you'll forgive me at least, right?
Why?
Because you said you loved me. You said you loved me so much, didn't you? You truly still love me somewhere in your heart, don't you? If you forgive me, I'll really do this and dump this whore to marry you. How about it?
Don't get so cocky, boy.
Hey, wait a second.
When Grandma told me that we should not get married just after you went home after meeting her, I thought that you were a goner for sure.
Hey now, that's frickin' ridiculous! It certainly seems like your grandmother has a mysterious power that allows her to see all kinds of things, but believing that 100% is fricking stupid!
It's not stupid. After all, it's more natural to trust someone who believes in themselves 100% than to trust someone who deceives you without any hesitation.
I'm telling you, I'm reflecting on that!
You've gone so far towards hell, Bucko, and you still think you can be forgiven? No matter what you say, I will never, ever forgive you.
Nora, please! My one wish, please!
Absolutely not. Listen, it is every woman's dream to get married and wear a wedding dress. Who would forgive someone for trampling on that dream, huh? Rather, they would demand alimony as compensation for psychological damage.
No way.
And by the way, I have that 10 grand I provided as wedding funds for my daughter, so make sure to pay it back with extra alimony.
But didn't you give me that money?
Hell no, I didn't. That was my punishment unto you in advance. Make sure to atone for your sins.
Overkill.
And you two idiots. What now? Not only from Nora and her mother, but also from the victims up until now, will all demand you alimony, right? What?
What?
Don't tell me. You see that too?
No. That's something you can understand without even seeing. But
But
looks like you guys aren't going to have a good life for the next 30 years.
Why did you mess things up with such a dangerous family?
You can't blame me, Alyssa. They all seemed pure and would be the easiest to deceive.
You better not be fooled, being a frickin' scammer yourself.
And what about you, huh?
Excuse me? Could you not put me in the same pod as you? Weren't you the one who suggested we become marriage fraudsters in the first place?
And who was all for that stupid idea, huh?
You were the first to invite me to be your accomplice. It's all your fault.
Are you seriously trying to pin the blame only on me at this hopeless hour?
Yes. Now that Cain and Abel are in the same room, do the rest at the police station.
No, please. Give up, whippersnappers. You got what you deserve after messing with my precious family.
Then, while Mom and I watched over them, Nora called the police. The two were pushed into a police car, bawling like banshees. After that, just as my mother had said, more charges were made, one after another, and the two of them were sentenced to prison for fraud. Of course, the mansion and car were repossessed, and even if they were to come out from behind bars, they would be stuck in debt hell. But it can only be said that they brought everything upon themselves. As for Nora, she seemed depressed for a little while, but then she met a nice young man working at a new cafe in her neighborhood. She seems to have lost her heart in him and is now in love again, undeterred by this incident. Troublebusters!